With reporting assistance from Helen Popkin. The self-driving vehicle industry may be young, just a bit over a decade old, but already a meaningful trend is taking shape. It's proving to be more open to women CEOs and founders, including women of color, than the broader tech industry and for US companies generally. With this week's news that Waabi founder and CEO Raquel Erdosan raised $83.5 million in a Series A round for her Toronto-based startup, 3 out of 12 leading autonomous technology companies in North America are now led by women. What's more, in a time when companies across all industries are working to improve diversity, 2 of the women leading self-driving tech companies, Zoic CEO Aisha Evans and Waymo co-CEO Tekadra Mawakana, are Black. I've been really excited to see the number of women interested in autonomous technology. There's an appreciation for what it can do for people, what it's going to unlock, says Allison Malik, who left General Motors to co-found autonomous shuttle startup May Mobility in 2017 and is currently executive director of the Washington-based Commission on the Future of Mobility. The talent pool that AV is able to pull from is broader because we've never done it before. Women holding approximately a quarter of the top management jobs at autonomous tech companies surpassed the estimated 8.2% of women CEOs at Fortune 500 and S&P 500 companies as of February 2021, according to a study by the Women's Business Collaborative. The same report also found that less than 1% of CEOs at companies surveyed were women of color. Among US startups, approximately 40% have at least one woman in a senior management role, though only 14% have a woman CEO, according to Silicon Valley Bank's 2020 Women in US Technology Leadership Survey. Spanish-born Erdosan, an AI expert and professor of computer science at the University of Toronto, was previously chief scientist for Uber's self-driving car program until it was acquired by Aurora Innovation in December 2020. Uber, Aurora and Silicon Valley VC Khosla Ventures are all investors in her new company. Malik, who's had extensive experience working with venture capital firms during her time at May Mobility and as GM's head of innovation pipeline, is particularly impressed with Erdosan's large funding round for Waabi, among the biggest for any autonomous vehicle startup. Raquel's story stands out uniquely because she was able to pitch a new company, Malik says. Getting that first round is the hardest. Seeing if she's able to be successful going forward will be interesting to watch. Evans, a veteran Intel executive and engineer who was born in Senegal, was hired as Zoox's CEO in January 2019 after it fired founder Tim Kentley-Klee in 2018. The company, which is developing a custom-designed robotic taxi, was bought by Amazon in 2020 for $1.2 billion.